What's up, everybody? We're going to go over some Halo Flashpoint news today. I figured this might be a really good setup for me to, tell you news, put some images over here, and see how it goes. Just so you know, the news that we're going to cover today is we're going to go over a really cool interview that Defective Dice did with Ronnie that shed some details on some new stuff coming up. We're going to take a look at some Wave 2 models that the community is taking photos of. We're going to be talking about the UKTC, the UK Tournament Circuit, and what is going on there. Then we're going to talk about Adepticon. Then we're going to talk about the rewards that you get, hopefully in the future, for some of this OP that we're going to be getting. And we're going to go over this big Model Ts that Mantic released. But those are the things that we're going to go over. First, I got to do some housekeeping. I promised I would give away the Halo Flashpoint terrain set. So I'm going to pull that. I pulled that earlier today. We're going to play that video right now. All right, so we're going to pick our winner here. You can see I have put all the names of people who have commented right in this box here, and we're going to spin the wheel. But yeah, the majority want Lockout, Guardian, Beaver Creek, and Zanzibar. Those were the 5, all Halo 2 maps besides Guardian, which is crazy. It's crazy to me. But cool, let's go and let's pick this winner here. Let's spin this wheel to see who wins the Halo terrain set. And I will message you, and hopefully we'll get some shipping information. I can send it over to you. But yeah, big deal, big deal. Who's going to win it? Looks like Malt Begstun 777. It would have been hilarious if the person right below them, Ronan, would have won on a map that I created called Ronan and had you guys comment on. But congratulations. I'm going to message you. If they don't respond, then I'll pull another name in another video. But let's get on to the news. All right, in our first bit of news, there's actually an interview with Defective Dice that I think a lot of people glossed over. If you're a big Halo Flashpoint fan, you have to watch this interview. I'll link his channel in the description, as well as everyone else that found this information. I'm really just covering the news. The community is actually the one finding a lot of this stuff, and I'm just putting it all in one place in a single news video. So the credit goes to all these guys. I'm going to link all their information in the video, as well as Defective Dice. But basically, they talk about a lot of cool stuff, how, Rodney got into the hobby and how they got into Flashpoint. I'm not going to go over it all. You got to watch it for yourself. But Ronnie definitely, basically says that Aatrox is going to be a playable character in Halo Flashpoint. And it's probably, he didn't say this, but it's probably going to be the next character, the hero character that is announced is Aatrox. So that's honestly really exciting. It's not officially confirmed, but he mentioned that he's going to be one of the bigger characters that we see in that game, which is amazing. Like, I was thinking we'd get like the Arbiter because we got all these elites, but no, we're just getting hopefully straight Aatrox next. So that's going to be really exciting. They also go over like different timelines and how Ronnie expects that to be a possibility in the future to explore different timelines. But there's a ton of stuff in that video. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out and you're a Halo fan, you're a Halo Flashpoint fan, then you have to listen to that video. And the next news tidbits come from the Mantic Universe podcast. They were actually able to go to the Halo Flashpoint event at Mantic HQ, and they were able to snap some awesome photos of Wave 2. This is the first time we've seen Wave 2 like not as a 3D render on the website. And they're just awesome. They look so good. And you can see them here in the display cases with that scatter terrain. Obviously, they commissioned the painting of all these models, but look how good they look in all the different color schemes. It really gets me hyped up to receive these new models and paint them up and get them on the table. But yeah, look at the spread on them. They're just all so good. That target locator JFO one is what I'm really excited about. I think a lot of people are excited about it as well. But really nice overhead shot here. You got the gun gunner, I think is how you say it, with the sticky grenade launcher. You get the grenade launcher one as well. Man, they look so good, and they're painted up super, super nice. So yeah, gets me really hyped for it. Awesome that we get a good look at them right before they release. Which Wave 2, they haven't released an official announced date yet, but if you want the Wave 2 Spartans, the pre-order ends, I believe, January 5th. So you really want to pre-order those really quick to get them, so you can get them on the first wave that they first wave of the second wave that they get out. Okay, now let's talk about the UKTC. the United Kingdom tournament circuit. So Mantic is putting on this huge tournament of 100. It's fun thing. It's free to go. You can go to this tournament for free, and it's up to 100 players for this multi-day tournament. It's in Nottingham, and it's going to cover the new organized play kit, or the current one that's going on. They have links to the events, like the packet of the event. They also have links to like, which I might make a separate video kind of going over everything in the train pack that they're sending out, just because, you know, I'm forging Flashpoint. I want to kind of go over that terrain and see what it looks like. But they have a bunch of different information on the website that I'll link below. You can make elite fire teams. You can make Spartan fire teams, 4 per team. And yeah, it's going to be really exciting. So I would say join the Discord if you want a little bit more information on that in our events section to get more information. But that's really, really cool. You can get your tickets from the website as well. So get on that. If you're competitive, you can't miss that. And you're in the UK, you cannot miss that tournament. All right, so now we're going to go over Adepticon. So thanks for the Truth and Reconciliation podcast for kind of bringing this to my attention as well. But the schedule is up for all the Halo Flashpoint events. Lots of tournaments. There's actually quite a bit. I'm very surprised and very excited and happy. I'm going to be at Adepticon. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be there as well. We'll kind of go over briefly. If you want more in-depth on it, go check out their podcast. But we're going to go over it just real quick. So March 27th, which is Thursday, I believe. Yeah, it's Thursday. And at 9 a.m., they're doing a Halo Flashpoint tournament of up to 60 people. They're calling it a stockpile tournament. It looks like there's going to be just a stockpile of weapons. Not a huge description on it, but that one seems like the most fun. I don't want to gloss over this too, because even though this is a Halo Flashpoint channel, they're doing a Halo Ground Command. It's called Operation Winterfall Tournament for about 18 people on that Thursday at 10 a.m. So if you're into Halo Ground Command, which a lot of people coming from Flashpoint might be, yeah, you don't want to miss that. So then they're going to have these draft events of up to 6, players, 6 spots throughout each of the days. So I'm not going to go over it, but like there's multiples of these per day where you go, you play, you draft a few Spartans, and then you play some games. But if you want something more casual, that's definitely the way to go. But if you're in the more competitive scene, you want to be there on March 28th on Friday because they're doing the Halo Flashpoint US Nationals. There's only 24 spots. That one is definitely the sweaty one. I'm more of like a for fun kind of guy. I like to do narrative stuff and just casual playing. So I don't, as much as I want to be a part of this, I don't think I'm going to be because I'm not that competitive. And there's a lot more fun competitive tournaments that they have. But if you want to prove that you are the best Halo Flashpoint player, you have to get to this Halo Flashpoint US Nationals. Then they have like a Master Chief Challenge where you only play as Master Chief. Then the next day, which is when I'm going to be there, on Saturday and Sunday at least. I'm going to be there on Friday too, but I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. There's the Halo Flashpoint Single Weapons Challenge. There's not much of a description. It sounds like you're going to be using a single weapon. It just says bring your squad, so maybe your whole squad's using a single weapon. Maybe the weapons are changing per round or per opponent that you face. I'm not too sure, but it's called the Single Weapon Challenge. But that seems fun. That seems right up my alley, so that's the one I'm doing. 60 spots on that. Runs from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., but that's going to be fun. They have Halo Fleet Battles tournament. They have a team battle. They have a duos Halo Flashpoint battle on Saturday night as well. So there's tons of Halo Flashpoint stuff. Check it out if you want to play. This is kind of the time to play, is at Adepticon. And speaking of all these tournaments, the boys at the Mantic Universe podcast snapped a photo of these foil cards that one of them won. And they have teased that Mantic is going to be using these as kind of future OP kits. So being able to win some of these foil cards, look at this. It is beautiful. For one thing, their models are beautiful, but the foil card in the background, oh my God, that has got me so hyped to do some of these tournaments in the future when they make this available. But yeah, they look awesome. If you're a collector, you're definitely going to want to check these out. Beautiful. I wish I had more photos of it, but you can see the Deadeye here is just glowing. Really cool that they implemented that, and I just kind of shows how Mantic is such a supportive company to their games. This is just awesome. I cannot wait. And then last but not least, a few days ago, Mantic dropped a Wave 2 trailer for the models, and we get a closer look at how all the models look, which once again, like you saw in the other photos, they look stunning. They're such good models, and I can't wait to get them. But probably the biggest news thing in a while for Halo Flashpoint is they teased a new model. You can see it in this haze, in the shadow backdrop there. This is unmistakably a brute, right? I don't think anyone's arguing that this is not a brute. But interesting enough, they're holding a commando. We know that they use commandos in Halo Infinite. I wonder if they picked the commando brute because they were trying to throw us off. But they know all of us true Halo fans. We know that in Infinite that they use the commandos. But yeah, this one, myself and the community has kind of come together saying that this is Craig, even though Craig was one of the melee brutes. I mean, look at that face. Like, that head shape is definitely a Craig head shape. But this is really exciting because they're already teasing brute models, and I know a ton of people in the community are wanting brute models so bad. I kind of wish they would have teased a brute model with a brute weapon, but I know they're sticking with Halo Infinite, and a lot of them were using commandos. But this gives me hope that Aatrox might be coming soon. Maybe when they show us more on these brute models, maybe they'll actually show us Aatrox as well. Keeping my fingers crossed. Yeah, like, man, these models are going to look awesome. I can't wait to see how people paint them up too. But you know there's going to be other models holding different weapons like shock rifles and things like that. So hopefully we get some more like classic, weapons in the future, like brute shots, even like plasma rifles. I would love to paint up a brute plasma rifle. That'd be really sweet. But super exciting. We're getting brutes. They officially teased it. There's no doubt about this. Now it's just when and how are they going to look, and what other models are going to come in this brutes. But man, I am so hyped for this. I already have an awesome map that I have ideas for, specifically for when brutes come out. That's how I like to release my maps, is when new releases of the models come out. So the brutes are definitely getting their own map. And please subscribe to the videos. Please like and comment, because it gives me a little bit more leeway to come to Mantic and be like, hey, yo, send me some models early so I can create a map, paint up the models, and then once they officially release, I can showcase your new models on a new map. So make sure you do all that annoying YouTube stuff so we can get some really good content for you in the future. But that's it. I mean, that's one heck of a news week. I hope I got it all. There's a little bit tidbits that I missed, but I want to thank like everyone in the Halo Flashpoint community for kind of coming together on this and sharing a lot of the stuff so I can centralize it in one video to show everyone. I'm really just here to grow the Halo Flashpoint community, and I hope that no one thinks I'm stepping on their toes. Just really want this game to grow and be successful. Stay tuned for other maps that I'm creating. Yes, I'm still working on my Scarab map back there, but otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time. Hype, hype!